Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. So I just wanted to hop in here quickly and share this video with you guys on just a few tips to help you hear from God. That's a question that I get asked quite a bit. It's like, how do I hear from God? How do I know it's God? And I just want to share like a really simple formula almost of how you can hear from God. I will make a disclaimer and say that I think it's important for us to have a relationship with God in order to hear from God, because it usually happens in like very small, subtle ways. I've never experienced God providing instruction or speaking to me in a way that sound like an audible voice. It more so feels like your own voice in your mind when you hear it, as if you're thinking something, but the feeling is different. It feels as if, you know, it came out of nowhere. You're almost like, well, where did that come from? You know, like I would never think to do that. I would never want to do that. I would never, you know, I don't have the courage to do that, all of those things. So really quickly, I just want to share with you some tips. Like I said, it does help to have a relationship with God first. If you don't feel like you have a relationship with God, I would suggest actually pausing this video and starting with the video that I have linked up in the corner. If you click the little eye, and that's 7 ways to build a relationship with God. I think that's a good starting point for you. But for those of you who feel like you have a relationship with God, here are some tips that can help you with hearing from God. Number 1 is stillness. I think it's so important, especially in this world where we're constantly flooded with distractions and noise and just so much information. It's really important that we create a space of stillness. So for some people that may be like meditating in a quiet space. For me, where I hear God the most clearly is usually when I'm in the bathtub or taking a shower. Usually somewhere near water actually, but those 2 places specifically because it's winter and I haven't been by water in a really long time. But whenever I am taking a nice relaxing bath with my candles lit and my, you know, spa music playing in the background, my incense burning, that's when I can hear the most clearly from God. Also, another time when I hear from God is when I'm praying. Again, a space of stillness. Tip number 2 is to remove distractions. Like I talked about before, there's so much noise around us. And sometimes all it takes, you don't have to get in a bath, you don't have to go near water. Sometimes all it takes is logging out of your social media accounts or putting your phone on airplane mode or taking it a step further and even turning your phone off. That can really create a space for God to then speak to you because you're not constantly bombarded with other people's ideas, opinions, and thoughts.